Okay.
Now what?
It should kick on.
It is on.
Is it filming?
Yes, it's on.
Okay.
Now what do we do?
Talk to me and Matt.
So
What we got going
weird.
on here?
I'm not talking. You crazy?
Well, kind of point up at me a little bit. There you go. Well, good afternoon. We're at it again. As if we don't have enough projects. Some people have less than others. But we seem like we find something to do all the time.
It's better than crushing cars
This looks like fun.
for about the first 30 minutes.
Well, if you get a bunch of stupid Mustangs, apparently that's the
ticket.
That's the ticket. Get a bunch of stupid Mustangs and you can go play field hockey with them. We are talking about our newly acquired buddy, Cowboy Car Crusher. I kind of turned Matt on to him the other day. But
He is right. We got to rename this.
well, this isn't Sausage Fest here. This started out as mine and Dad's kind of annual. 100 pounds of sausage, once a year deal. And as you can see, they're getting Dad's recipe together on the Italian sausage over there. We're gonna make about 100 pounds of smoked sausage, 25 a pound Italian. And you said you got some breakfast?
Yeah, 12 pounds.
12 pounds of breakfast. We're still in the experimental stages of our breakfast. We hadn't dialed that recipe in yet. Matt says he's got a recipe, he just ain't come across it yet, or he ain't come forward with it yet. Much less even a sample taste of it. So we don't think Matt has a recipe. Right now we're cutting up butts. We got our totes. We'll measure them out, get our weights right, get our seasons together, and all that, and get things going. Got daughter Macy helping. I'm turn around and see Macy. Hi Macy. No tongues.
Never that.
So anyway, y'all just follow along, and we'll get some sausage made today for this is Thanksgiving weekend. So the previous video I'll post up here in the corner from last year's, and then of course we're gonna have a brand new one for this year. So, anyway, thank y'all for watching, and maybe we'll learn something together.
You want to say hi? There's Tammy. There's Matt.
Yeah.
So how y'all feel about cutting meat?
Well, better when it's not frozen.
I played the field.
Okay, so what are y'all making over here?
We're making Italian sausage.
Italian sausage?
Italian sausage.
What is it?
We're doing the seasonings for the Italian sausage.
Oh, okay. That's fine.
And in this pan is garlic cloves and wine, and you mash the garlic cloves up in the wine.
That's fun. Okay. What are you doing, Eleanor? The heater isn't working, but I'm just doing the recording because Eleanor doesn't know what she's doing with her life whenever she does this. So, and I'm like A1, D1 at it. So.
Matt, there's a koozie right there in my console.
Okay, back up. Oh my God. Okay, now I'm doing it. He don't have a wrapper. It doesn't matter. Where are you going? Is he a wrapper? I think he is too. He got a good tail. Don't show Matt. That's what I'm done.
Where's the shotgun? I don't care about the floor. Kill that son of a bitch.
I'm thinking, what's he getting me about the floor?
Why you got back?
I'm gonna blame this all on Patty.
What is
She
it?
doesn't even know why. He probably came in on that. He been in that heater.
That's what I was heard.
I don't think
Just
so.
get him out of
Just
here.
get him.
Come on around.
Where's the girls?
They're gone.
Here.
This one's fixing to be.
Matt's leaving too.
Come
Lacey,
get this thing, hurry. No, I'm serious, hurry, come get this.
Lacey, look. Lacey, look.
Come get this thing. I'm fixing to call up on the truck.
Where is it?
Will bite me? Will bite me?
You
You're
can
as
take it
bad
out here.
as
I
I
think, you know, this may be a boa. That may be a boa.
Get out of here. I'm gonna feel like a little girl.
I'll be an anaconda as far as I'm
Where you
concerned.
gonna put it?
Don't throw him in the lake.
I think they're back up.
I kept saying back up, back up. I'm thinking, what is she doing? I'm the same way.
No, put him in the
I've got a knife
He's
though.
cold. Matt, come here.
Light a fire.
He's cold.
Don't put him.
I'm gonna go back and let him go by the shed. No, he's cold.
He gets rid of the good stuff. He gets rid of the bad stuff. He's a good one.
They were all bad in my book.
They're never good as dead. Those work. Whatever it will work. It will. I can do this one-handed.
It's not as authentic.
Not as all day. It's hot. That's what I'm saying. They sound a little strong.
What y'all had for dessert yesterday?
I don't know. I had scotch.
I paid $50 for this damn fancy ass cake. And it didn't get you either. What was that? Garlic?
It was garlic and wine. And this is, garlic's been sitting in there and I squashed it. Squashed it.
I need a little more wine. I need better.
The meat or you?
Well, both. Come on, come on. The meat sure is.
I told them a story the other day about when we were cooking down there at Kingsdale, the old gal come out and she said, "What are y'all doing?" Told her, she said, "We marinated meat, now we're marinating the cookers."
That will be safe.
10:30 or text her at 10:30 last night. Different. It's a different
roast that was wanted, mix the fat with the burger.
Do you not eat beef?
I usually.
No. You have deer, is that what you do? Deer, elk?
It's a nice morning. About, I think it says 38, 39 degrees. Sun's starting to come up. That looks good. Feels good. Oh, may have some rain coming in later on. Looks like it's down around the Abilene and San Angelo now. Oh, we're fixing to get ready to get this sausage, give it a nice, I'm gonna call it a cool smoke. Yeah, I put about 6 or 8 logs in there last night. Buckle that up. I put about 6 or 8 logs in there last night, and specifically just to let it burn down and leave me some coals. It's sitting at about 150 degrees now, which I'm probably gonna open it up some. That's right on the top end of what I want to smoke at. I really want to smoke about 100, 125 degrees. But you know, obviously, you gotta have some heat to produce smoke. So what it looks like in here. Smells good. Golly, I wish y'all could smell that. There's nothing like the smell of a smoker. Yeah, we're gonna let that cool off a little. Shut the damper so we don't draw any more. That opens up that little side pilot, I call it a pilot lid, a little side lid on the side. That's what lets air draft in. And obviously heat rises and pulls fresh air in, oxygen, and gets your fire hotter, warms the box up and cooks. But we don't want that. I want to cool the box down. And we got to cut our sausage. It's been in here chilling. So we got to vacuum pack the Italian sausage. But all that's that smoked sausage we made last night or yesterday evening. So right at 100 pounds. So and this was 25 pounds here, and there was another 30 pounds of sausage we are experimenting with. Of course, Dad based his recipe off of a gentleman that he calls, who's no longer with us, respectfully, Uncle Lewis. It's an Italian recipe, and then my recipe was acquired from Rupert, which if y'all haven't seen Rupert's channel, the guy I go fishing with down at the coast, check it out. I've talked him into it. I've coached him a little bit, and honestly, I outdid myself because he's making some pretty darn good videos and doing a really good job editing. He did a really good job. You'll see if you'll go check his channel out. I'll post a link up here to the Slapping Yatchet. That's what it was always called, his boat. It's a little yatchet that we always go fishing in 20-mile-an-hour winds out there in the bays, and we more or less look like a bobber out there, but catch fish. But y'all check out Rupert's channel, and he's got some really good content, some stuff going on. He's got some stuff coming up he and I've talked about. I'm hoping to go down there this January, February, whenever they do it, maybe March, and help him or participate or film whatever I need to do when they make their sausage down there. But yeah, y'all check out Rupert's channel. I think you'll really like it. He's gonna have some good, interesting content. He's a very talented guy, and he just can jack of all trades and has mastered a lot of them. So, but anyway, the recipe for that smoked sausage is based off of his, but I have tweaked it to my taste and kind of how we like things here. But I use his recipe for a base and have changed it some. So, but that's our smoked sausage. And then, like I said, we're working on our breakfast sausage. And you can go out and buy bagged breakfast sausage recipes, but who wants to do that? I like to experiment. I want something to taste the way I want it to taste, and the only way to do that is to get out there and get your hands a little dirty and start playing. That's what we do. What do you think? Yeah, I'm gonna get these cut and put on here. I started that fire last night and it's died down now. So it'll be good for smoking this morning while it's cool.
You want to come and eat after?
Yeah. I may let the girls, I may run the game so that my Ranger's ready.
Okay. That's pretty sausage in it.
Yeah, it's got this place smelling good. All right, first batch are on the racks. So we'll get the rest of this cut up and then. Well, it's all on. Got 6 racks, I think. There's one rack it's got two on it, or one carousel it's got 2 racks full on it. All right, get some of this oak over here. This looks like a good, nice smoldering. That's what we want. We want something that's just going. I don't want any fire. I just want smoke. Throw that one on there. And it'll start smoking here just a little bit. We'll give it a little bit of air and let it see what it can do. Well, here's what we got. We're fixing to take it off and let it cool down. But man, look at the color. Isn't it something compared to what we had? It's good. This smoked about 4 hours. It stayed about 100, 115 right in there. The little heat stratification up here, the smoke kind of. Well, we're getting to the end of our smoke. I've pretty much turned the cooker, which I just kept it open enough that the damper would open up and let enough air in to keep that log. I'd only use one log, and it's not even close to being burned up. But I don't think we ever got above 100, 110 degrees on here. So, only about 4.5 hours, something like that. So, got the doors open, just kind of letting it cool down a little bit. It's not, like I said, it's not even hot. So, we'll get our totes, and I think I may go ahead and bag it. I don't see any reason throwing it in the walk-in cooler. It's not hot at all. So I'll tell you what, that's only what we're gonna do. Okay, let me get back to you in a little bit. Well, we're getting them vacuum pit packed up. I guess you heard our conversation, but we got the links, the little hot dog links right here, which is same recipe. And then we got the link sausage. That's what that'll be for. So you can get these for your hot dog buns or link of sausage for whatever. But definitely got a mess of it here.
We have a full other bucket to do. Brian, I do this. No! Okay, there.
Guys at Fishers who do this every day.
They do this every day.
At Fishers, all that sausage?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a pain in the ass. How much money do they get paid? Maybe me and you should do this. We're gonna have to find a quicker way to do this. You're going fast.
I don't have a way to do it, either, honey. yet?
We're done.